this thing up for, oh my, it's been a couple of months. I'd say the fuel's kind of nasty. Still smells good, but how fuel gets when it sits. Shit. Oh, man. Holy hell. Let's see here. It's Wednesday, February 26th. And it is believe this, a sunny 50 fucking degrees in fucking Appa-fucking-Latcha. Imagine that bullshit. So I figured I'd fire up the old C20 here and just because it hasn't been started in months. I couldn't tell you when it was started last. I don't remember. But anyhow, there you go. Well, I should have checked the transmission fluid, but it doesn't really matter because it ain't going anywhere anyhow. So, and on another fucked up note, let me get this shit straight here. There we go. I had the flu last weekend. All pretty much. Let me see. Saturday, it started like 4:30 in the morning. In my first barf session, and only barf session, but it felt like somebody had beat the fucking shit clear out of me after I was done throwing up, because when you get old, throwing up is not something you like to do. Well, who am I kidding? Nobody likes to throw up, unless you're one of them eating disorder chicks. I threw up, and it felt like somebody hit me across the back, like with a belt several times. My skin was stinging on my back, which is, fucking weird. And it was, just fucking lovely, because, that's what I wanted to experience. But then mostly it was, shitting through the eye of a needle, which that's awesome. And it felt like there was a little person in my stomach with a switchblade trying to cut his way out, and just couldn't find his way out that way. So he just kept constantly sending stuff out my asshole. So that was, didn't eat all fucking weekend. Well, I made the mistake. I made a mistake. So when you have that stuff, you're not supposed to eat nothing. I ate a sandwich, like a little sandwich, because I started to get hungry, and I thought, well, I'll eat just a little bit of something. It was Sunday evening. It was getting late, and I thought, I'll eat just a little bit of something, and I'll be good. I'll just get that hunger out of the way. And And I went to bed a couple hours later. Woke up at 4 the next morning. Stomach sounded like there was a fucking thunderstorm inside of it rumbling. So I went into the bathroom, and lo and behold, they're back. It's back. So Monday, well, luckily Monday I had a doctor's appointment, so I didn't have to stay at work too long. About 6 hours. And then I was to the doctor's office. I ended up getting some Imodium AD. That's some excellent stuff. Slows your intestines down right now. I mean, as soon as you fucking take it. I took like 2 pills. I think you're allowed 4 pills in a 24-hour period. I took 2, and then I was good. But the fucking gas that I had was so painful and just horrendous. It was so terrible. And it just was like constantly rolling and rolling. Like I had a colonoscopy. I'd had a colonoscopy, and I was in the recovery room farting my fucking brains out. You know, farting that air out that they pump up your fucking ass to run that camera up in there. And yeah, that was an experience, bouncing around in a 100-ton earth mover all day, farting your fucking head off. And then, you know, of course, later on, you know, a fart has to turn into shit. So that's what I ultimately ended up doing again before I left for my appointment. But now I'm completely and totally over it. Tuesday was kind of sketchy. I did eat Tuesday evening. I did eat Monday evening too. I ate just a little bit of something. And then I started regularly eating yesterday. And I will eat dinner tonight. But yeah, yesterday was still kind of iffy yet. But I did eat. I had a pretty good dinner yesterday. And then we'll see what the hell happens today. So anyway, I'll tell you some other wonderful happenings where I work. I don't want to say any names or incriminate anybody or say, you know, what the name of the place is I work, because I don't want to get in trouble by our bosses. And I just want to say that, I guess turn this back up. Anyway, I went into work Monday morning. Not only was I extremely full of gas and guts rumbling, I sat in the office for a few hours. When I got to work, because nothing was running, and we'd found out that everything had been disabled on all the jobs, and nothing was running because of some kind of issue between the people that purchased the company and the people who still had stake in it or whatever, or whoever they owed money to. I can't say names of who, but some shit went down with because all the equipment is leased. So I guess leases weren't paid on time. Something like that. I don't know exactly. But all I know was it made me fear for my work, is what it made me fear. And it's like, I don't want to have to go through this again, going to get another fucking job and doing all that horse shit again and starting over and giving fucking account information to get my fucking check in the account and fucking redoing insurances, and it's a hassle. But if I have to, I guess I will. I'm probably going to be forced to do that. It's hard to say when. It could be any day. They could close the fucking place. They could lock the fucking gate. You'd never be able to go back in again. Well, what the fuck ever. So crazy ass bullshit's going on in my workplace, and it's quite disturbing, and I don't want to have to fucking deal with it, and it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. I shouldn't have to be dealing with this. This shouldn't be happening. But, when certain people go after other people for certain things and money owed and stuff like that, then shit goes down, and then the people who suffer mostly is the people that just go there to earn a paycheck. And I am not prepared to sit around and deal with this bunch of fucking bullshit. I'm just going to keep my ears to the ground and see if any opportunities come floating my way, or if anybody knows any opportunities that may come my way or whatever. Because I am officially burnt the fuck out on this bullshit. And I don't want to deal with it no more. So anyway, it's a beautiful fucking day out. I've been waiting for this shit for quite a while, because January and February have been both fucking nightmares, and we're coming into March. The first day of March is Saturday, and we're going to see what happens there, because it goes back to the old saying, March will come in like a lamb, it will come out like a lion, meaning that it'll be nice weather coming in, shit weather coming out. Or it could do the opposite. Come in shitty, go out nice. Or come in shitty, go out shitty, which a lot of times happens. Most of the time, that happens. It goes in shitty, comes out shitty. It's like a gay orgy, A guy's going to go in shitty, he's going to come out shitty. So, that's a horrible fucking scenario. But anyhow, that's what we're going to wait on for March. We're going to see how that pans the fuck out. And of course, if you believe what the Weather Channel tells you, you might as well believe in the fucking Tooth Fairy or Santa Claus, because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So, our projected forecast for the month of January is more the average, above average warm temperatures, and not very much precipitation in the form of snow or ice. And we're probably going to mostly see rain and warmer temperatures for the Northeast. Well, joke's on us, because that didn't fucking happen. It was a wintry fucking hell of frigid fucking ice and bullshit around every goddamn corner, and snow blowing up your ass. Not only snow, but ice running up your fucking ass too. So that was fucking lovely. And sub-zero fucking Antarctica temperatures, like you were in the Antarctic on the fucking North Pole every goddamn day of January. It was every fucking day, and it didn't let up. It was relentless. And then, talk about you had to leave your fucking water drip and keep the heat cranked every fucking day. And in February, this is the first fucking week of February that I've seen so far that hasn't been horrendous. The whole fucking month has been terrible. Extremely cold temperatures, sub-zero fucking temperatures at night. You'd get a cunt hair above freezing for an hour in the afternoon, and then bang! It's cold as fuck again. As soon as you get home here, you think you're going to get something done outside? No, fuck you, you're not getting nothing done outside, because it's going to be cold as fuck right away. And I finally got the cop car to pass inspection in this horrible fucking state we live in. I just sound like a fucking pissed off old crazy person, but when shit comes by and kicks you in the balls over and over and over, you tend to get pissed off. And when you have constant fucking grief and bullshit show up on your fucking step, it's like there was a force in the universe trying to keep me from tagging that fucking cop car. And it's like, if I don't soon get it on the road, I am just going to sell the motherfucker and say, fuck it. Apparently I'm not allowed to have it. Or I'm going to go out there and just mercilessly tear the fucking light bulb off the roof and say, now you've won, okay? It's gone. It's dismantled. The temptation of turning the lights on in it is gone because it's gone. I haven't done that yet. So it passed inspection with the motherfucker on the roof, and it passed inspection being black and fucking white. So I am not changing any of that for now. I'm not going to change the color of the car yet. I'm not going to take the bubble off the roof. If I run into a bunch of fucking problems, that fucking light bullshit on the roof will come off. Because I'm not going to sit and listen. Because anybody could just go up to a state trooper and say, hey, that motherfucker there, see him going down the road? He was flashing his lights at me to try to get me to move. Like that bastard. And what it is people forget that these are retired service cars, okay? These cars are no longer in the service industry. Unless a flagging company picks up one, puts yellow lights on the fucking roof of it, and uses it to escort a wide load. With one of them poles on the fucking bumper to, see how high the next bridge is that covers the interstate. So whatever load you're carrying doesn't fucking hit the bridge. So those are the only companies I've ever seen that take this, and there's some taxi companies in small towns that will take old cop cars and turn them into taxis, or airports will do the same thing. BWI down here in Baltimore, Washington International, they will take old police cars and turn them into airport courtesy vehicles to take passengers from hotels or to hotels when you have delays. They will do that. Or if somebody misses their flight or gets, or what have you, whatever the fuck, whatever it is. I've seen that. Now, Virginia down there, same thing. It's all over the fucking country. But anyway, this state right here, this fucking state right here is such a whore with the fucking inspection stuff. And things have just gotten out of control as far as price goes. And the guy I took this car to, I'm not going to tell you who or what company or whatever inspected the car. He was an honest guy. He does it out of his fucking home. He does inspections, completely legitimate, because you got to. You can't cut corners anymore in this state. You can't do it because this state will come get you. Especially with that, because this state here thinks it's California. Because it's a blue state. They're sanctuary fucking vaginas. And they want to house illegal fucking assholes that crawl across the border. Whether they have a terrorism background or not. Oh my God, they need rights too. Well, they do have rights. They have human rights. If they're not a citizen of this country, the Constitution can't protect them. All you have is human rights. So when you come into a nation illegally, you're going to get shipped out. And that we have people still fighting against this in the country, bitching, saying how wrong that is to take these people that are seeking asylum out of the country. Well, when you come in here illegally, regardless if the previous administration brought you in or not, you cannot stay here. You need to go and you need to come in the legal way. You need to say, look, I want to work. I have a family. I want to come to the United States and earn my fucking keep. And I want to pay taxes, and I want to earn my fucking way in. All you have to do is go through the fucking program. And you can become a citizen one day. You can do it. Anybody can do it. I don't care where you're from. That's because we're the greatest goddamn country on this fucking planet when it comes to that aspect. Now, if you're going to fuck around and come in illegally, you're just going to be deported. So you need to come in the right way through the fucking channels. You need to come in the proper way in order to, be a citizen. So now, people are crying about this, saying how ruthless, this policy is. of taking people that are here illegally and deporting them. Basically shoving them back into Mexico. Now, let's just turn the tables here for a minute. Let's say you fucking hate America and you're Democrat. You hate the United States. And you want out. Okay. You get on a plane. You go over to, I don't know, let's say England or Italy or one of those places. You go there and you just go, hey, I'm here to stay, motherfucker. What do you think about that? I ain't going back to the United States. I'm here to stay. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to round your fucking ass up and send you on the nearest fucking plane back to where you came from. Yes, they fucking will. It don't matter where you're at. Now, you go to a commie nation, they may put you in prison first. Like North Korea, China, Russia, Ukraine, fucking Iran, and Middle Eastern fucking places where you're going to say free Palestine because I'm fucking gay because they love that shit. Yeah, they're going to throw you off the fucking highest building they have over there. But the thing is you got to think about that. If you're an American, you don't want to be here, and you flee to another country, it's going to be kind of rough for you to stay there. You can lie and say that you're visiting, but they're going to drag your ass the fuck out sooner or later. They'll find you because that's what they do. Now, England's UK's kind of fucked up right now because they were starting to do the same bullshit that our country was doing. They were bringing illegals in, just letting people come in and, not getting rid of them. And the same is for Canada. They were doing that bullshit too. Because our old buddy Trudeau, he's just such a great leader, and he wants to commit fucking genocide on his own fucking people and, bring in fucking Iranians to help him take over Canada, because in Canada, you don't have the same free speech laws that we have. They don't have that same shit. I mean, if they have a constitution, I don't know if they do, but I'm pretty sure free speech is not one of their things. But if we were to purchase Canada, we could change all that, and it could be like the 51st state, which would be one gigantic fucking state. You just split it up into two of them. Like have North and South Canada. We could do that. Or North, let me see. You could just change it. But not change their city names. Just let them keep their city names. I don't know. I don't know what you would turn it into. Canada of America or something like that. And like having like a north and south part. Have it that way, and turn it into a fucking constitutional democratic voting republic like the United States is. So, but yes, and I will say it anyway, socialism is a nifty new word for communism. Because if you think socialism is good, it's just you're in denial about being a communist. Because that's what you are, if you're that. So, anyway, enough of me ranting about stupid shit. So, anyhow, that was how my week has been, or my several months. I haven't made any videos because I've been either ill or having a very, very, very bad time. So I have been having lots of car trouble with this Mercury. Things are going awry with it that I never thought would happen. Like your emergency brake on these cars with the four-wheel disc, you have emergency brake shoes that operate like an old drum brake on the back. You pull the cable, it stretches out against the inside of the rotor, and it holds the car there. It's an automatic car. Unless park is coming out of it, you don't really need it. So it went ahead and... Okay. I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye running around in here. So anyhow, it decided to destroy itself the other day. I started getting an ABS and traction light on. It would come on, it would come off, it would come on and come off. And it's like, what the fuck's going on? I thought, do I have a wheel bearing going bad back there? And I thought, there's no fucking way. It's a solid axle in the back. It's got a regular axle bearing like the Chevelle here or this truck would have. So I got to thinking, oh, maybe there's something else going on. Maybe the ABS sensor is coming out of it, because that and the traction control and the speed sensor system are all together on the same goddamn wiring system. And when one goes bad, it usually triggers the lights for the others. But this one, that's what it was doing. And I thought, well, whatever's going on. Well, then all of a sudden I got this grinding, this awful grinding coming from the driver's side. And I left it alone. I thought, well, if it's whatever it is, it'll work itself out. No, it didn't. It quieted down for a day or two. The next thing I know, yesterday morning on my way to work, it was grabbing the car. It was like somebody was grabbing hold of the car and pulling on it. Or I was, pushing it up against something, or slowly pulling on the emergency brake on the way down the fucking road. And that's what it was. It was basically doing that, but it was destroying itself. It all came apart, and it was spinning around in there because you got this great big fucking gear on the end of your axle that is for the speed sensor system, and you got your ABS little thingy that's sticking out there in its path, plus it helps, it does something with has something to do with the traction control system. Well, it proceeded to fly all around this big thick gear that's on the end of the axle and just destroyed shit in there. Busted the ABS sensor, trashed all kinds of stuff amongst itself. It smelt like a goddamn big truck smoking its brakes coming down off a mountain over here, and it was quite a mess. It was very awful, and it sounded like, it was just tearing itself to pieces. I kept thinking maybe the rear end was coming out of the fucking thing, but I was like, nope. I thought, I bet you it's them emergency brake shoes. I got it home here yesterday, took it to my sister's house. My brother-in-law, he let me put it on his lift. I put it up in the air. I had to beat the fuck out of everything to get it off, because the person who put brakes on it last never put any anti-seize on anything. So right now it's got anti-seize on that driver's side rear. When I pulled that out, those brake shoes were just twisted up like fucking pretzels. And they were blue. They got so hot, they were blue. So I ripped all that out. ABS sensors destroyed. So we're running around with a traction and an ABS sensor light on, which I really don't give a rat's ass about, because anti-lock braking systems are for vaginas, and so is the traction control system, which is completely and totally fucking worthless to me, because, I like it the old way, where you have to pump your brakes with your foot physically if you want like an anti-lock type thing to work. So that's how I like things. And I don't like traction control systems unless I'm at the drag strip. If I have the option to use that, I will do it. But, it's not a drag car, so it doesn't need this. Because whenever you're hung up with that car, because the main reason you're hung up is because of the traction control system is not letting the rear tires spin. That's something some dumb idiot motherfucker thought up one day and thought it was a great idea to put it on a car to make it not spin the rear tires to make the transmission pick a forward gear with reverse and work them against each other. So you just sit there and thinking that that's going to get you out of a snowdrift or off a patch of ice, you know, and not make you spin your tires. So whoever thought that up, I would like to slap them. I'd like to have them in a slapping contest. Yes. Or maybe tie them to a fence post and beat them with a rubber hose. Because that is one stupid fucking idea. That is the dumbest fucking shit I have ever heard of, next to the anti-lock brake idea. Because you don't need anti-lock brakes. Sure, they make you stop faster, but if you're on loose material, or you're on snow or ice or whatever, you're still going to skid. I don't give a fuck who you are. When you're on fucking black ice, buddy, whether you got anti-locks or not, you're going to skid and you're going to slide like nobody's fucking business. And it's going to first take you by surprise and startle you. Then if you're smart enough to steer, to leave off all the pedals and steer your way through it, you can do that. But yeah, and all they do is kick back. The brake pedal will constantly kick back against your foot whenever you're on your brakes on an anti-lock system and you're skidding, and it'll make this over and over. So, and whenever that stuff's malfunctioning on its own, it'll just do it. As soon as you touch the brakes on dry pavement, it will do it. It'll just make those noises and vibrate your foot and just fucking piss you off. So, yeah, that's what, you know, that was a good idea. Thanks, automakers. That was a real good fucking idea. Can you do that again, maybe? You maybe put more worthless fucking bullshit on a car? Because, you know, that's what we need. We need more worthless junk on there to break that we have to constantly fix. Because people have gotten so lazy, they need all these luxuries. You know, I'm all up for things like air conditioning and maybe some cold cup holders, maybe. That's probably something simple. But they'll do something stupid like make it a temperature-controlled fucking, oh, hey, you can adjust it. You can adjust it to this cold or this cold or this cold, or you can put hot beverages in and adjust it to this. Dumb. Stop it. Stop making it retarded. If you stop making it retarded, bullshit will not happen. But then, you know, how would the automakers and dealerships make money off of you? Because that shit's made to fail, and it breaks constantly. So, fuck you. Fuck yourself. Please, fuck yourself. Right there. Fucking eat a big dick. So, that's what they want you to do. And then if you're fed up with it, and you're pissed off, and it keeps breaking, then it's, oh, hey, how about we trade your fucking hunk of shit off another new hunk of shit? Because we don't want to lose you as a customer. Keep your loyalty points because you bought GMs or Fords all your life. We give you a loyalty discount. Fucking bullshit. Loyalty discount. That's a bunch of shit. They threw that bullshit on me before. Oh, well, since you've been buying Chevys since you started driving, we're going to give you a discount on your new purchase. Yeah, eat a dick. Because they're not giving you no fucking discount. They're just running their mouth, and they'll write some stupid bullshit on there. Oh, you got this discount. Look at the price now. It's still the fucking same. Just the taxes got a little higher. Because why wouldn't that happen? Jesus. So anyway. And by the way, my dad has COVID. My sister's got COVID. They all decided to go out to eat Friday night at the Great Chat and Fucking Chew restaurant out there. Almost to Kaiser. It's real close to West Virginia. They went out there, I guess, I don't know. I guess they had a fish fry out there, perhaps. I don't really know or care. But because the last time I was out there, they run one up my ass on the service, and I was never back. I only went back to that car show, which I have a video in here. You can check it out if you want. feel free to check out that video. It's a decent car show. But they got the fucking cops crawling around there because God forbid if somebody goes out there and spins a tire on the fucking ground because they're, a bunch of dick lickers. So anyway, they went out and ate. My next door neighbor over here, they ate with them. And lo and behold, now my mother didn't have it yesterday. She may have it today. And I would say probably... my brother-in-law probably has it now too, because my sister's got it, and yeah. So anyway, but shh, don't tell anybody. So anyhow, they all ended up with the COVID, and as far as I'm concerned, everybody calls me a conspiracy theorist, but yeah, thanks for putting more of it out. You know who you are. Thanks. So yeah, and that's like the same way with the flu. Bullshit with the flu. Yeah, that's out. They put that out. They put it out so you catch it. So then you have to go get whatever to get over it. And because they want to make sure that Pfizer, super assholes at Pfizer, make money off of you. The whole time you're living and make money off your death. Because that's what they like to do. They like to, feed you fucking pills that make you deteriorate, make your organs fail, and then give you cancer, and then give you radiation poisoning to finish killing you off. So then after you've bled your life savings into those assholes, then your fucking family has to finish paying off your shit because you're dead. Yeah, because okay. That's one thing I hope Elon Musk and Donald Trump fucking root out is goddamn Pfizer. We're already away from the World Health Organization. We need to get away from Pfizer because they're a bunch of fucking crony cocksuckers and they need shut down. And Dr. Fauci needs to be locked away somewhere, or I don't know, turn him into shark feed. I would rather turn him into shark feed, and the World Economic Forum. If I was president, I would put out an airstrike on those people. I would wait till they're having a conference, and then we would put out an airstrike on those people because they are the wealthiest people in the world, and they want to populate. They want to control the population. They want to murder you because they think that you're an idiot falling for climate change. And there are some of us out there that are really stupid and believe that's real because it's not real. Climate change is not fucking real. Okay. This is the real world we're living in right now. And I think that, Earth is hell it's hell. And then when we die, we'll go to a better place. I hope that's true. I have a hunch that we'll go to a better place when we die. It's just the thing is we'll have to leave everybody we care about back here. And we won't get to take them with us. We'll ultimately have to wait for them for their time to come see us. So anyway, that's my whole theory on bullshit. And I hope this job holds out for me until I can find another one. Because I'm going on my 4th year being at this place, and I really didn't want to do that, to go find another job, because if I was hoping to get 20 more years somewhere and then draw a pension and Social Security and maybe go out and work a part-time job and then and fuck with my cars and live life to the fullest, till it's my time to leave. But, it's every time I try to do this, elected officials get in the way and they fuck you over and they do stupid changes to things, especially Democrats. They try to communize everything. They try to make things rough on you. So you can't retire. You have to work till you're dead. And they lie about everything from Social Security to health insurance. which we could all have for free, because I'm telling you, that money we have paid in there in taxes is more than enough for everybody in this fucking country to have free fucking health care via our fucking tax dollars. All we have to really do is pay a flat tax on everything we purchase one time. Just once. All you got to do is pay your taxes every time you buy an item at the store. You pay your taxes on that one item once. And then you know, when you run out of it, you go buy it again, you're taxed again. That's how it's supposed to work. You shouldn't be taxed on your property every year. You shouldn't have to do that. That's bullshit. That is complete fucking horseshit. And I shouldn't have to pay income tax out of my paycheck. What I earned at my job should all come home to me. I shouldn't have to file a tax return at the end of the year. That bullshit should be over. We should not have to fill out tax return shit, because you don't get it back anyway. Most of the time you end up paying them more, which is bullshit. I don't care who you are and whether you pay taxes or not. You shouldn't have to pay in again at the end of the fucking year. And I end up paying in every time I turn around now. It's a racket. It needs to end. They need to really uproot the IRS. And the IRS shouldn't exist. They should be dismantled and tore down like the Department of Education. All this stuff should be taken care of. And we elect officials to take care of us. That's what their job is. They're not in there to earn a humongous fucking living. They're in there to earn their $250,000 salary, which is all they should be able to get. And then, they're dipping in the cookie jar of our taxes. That's why they're all so fucking wealthy in there. That's why you're seeing Chuck Schumer that was, when he first got in there, he only had a couple $100,000 worth. He was wealthy to start with. And now he's like worth billions of dollars. Nancy Pelosi worth billions of dollars. They're cheating with insider information in the stock market, that they throwed Martha Stewart in jail for doing the same thing. She heard some insider information and used it to her advantage, and they caught her and they threw her in jail for it. She earned a certain period of time. It wasn't horrible jail, because when you cheat on your taxes and you're wealthy anyway, it's like going to a country club away from your house, and you just got to stay there for a couple years. And on good behavior, they'll give you an ankle bracelet and you sit at home then. And you still earn money because, wealthy people they're all rich and they don't have anything to worry about. And that dumb bald bitch, Joy, what's her name, on MSNBC, I see they shit canned her fucking dumbass. The fucking bitch is a goddamn racist. Fucking racist. Oh my God. They're redoing their shit because their ratings are plummeting because they're a commie network and they don't want to come off as a commie network. So that they're still going to be communists to me. I'm never going to watch them again, or any of the liberal medias. I don't watch. It's fun to make fun of them. I mean, I think they should keep them around for that, because they're all saying how, Trump and Elon Musk are going to take all our money and run. And it's like, they can't. Trump doesn't take a salary. He's the only person in United States history of being a president that never got wealthier as he got through his presidency. He actually lost money. He had a net worth of so many million when he went, and it was less when he got out. And if you motherfuckers don't believe me, look the shit up. There's proof. When Obama went in there, he was only worth like $1 million or $2 million. That motherfucker was worth fucking millions when he fucking got out. It's fucking crazy. Hundreds of millions, almost $1 billion. And now he's worth billions of dollars because he's a World Economic Forum grunt, and they pay him a shitload of money. Plus, he's dipping in the tax system too, along with the other thieves down there. Anyway, I'm getting fucking carried away with politics here. It's almost an hour of me running my mouth about politics, but there's your 71 C10 or C20 cold start for the day of the month or whatever, or whenever I decide to start it again. And I may do another one of the Chevelle here. I don't know, maybe this weekend. I don't know yet. Depends on how the weekend is, because we're supposed to get another chill blast Saturday night unless they change the forecast. So, all right, everybody. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully spring soon on its way. I saw robins back a couple of weeks ago out here. People were arguing with me, say I didn't see them. But, you know, I don't know of any other bird that has a red belly like that and squawks like them motherfuckers do. And they hang around those starlings, those blackbirds. Yeah, everybody was telling me, those were crows. I was like, those are the smallest fucking crows I've ever seen. But they're big and fat. Those robins are big and fat. They're gobbling up the worms because they got eggs to fucking lay here real soon. So this shit's gonna come whether you like it or not. And I welcome the fucking spring, but I just have to fight them fucking robins from building a nest on my porch. So, all right, everybody. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's your fucking problem. I don't care. And I'm just going to leave you with this. Everybody, have a good one. Maybe I'll do another video this weekend. I'll try to post this tonight. So, everybody, see you all on the next one.